Your behavior has become deeply concerning, leading to intense regret that is poisoning your soul right now. Archangel Michael sees the spiritual damage you are creating with your recent choices. The weight of your actions is building a dark cloud around your energy field. This regret is not just an emotion. It is a spiritual force that is blocking your blessings and pushing away divine protection from your life. The consequences of your behavior are approaching faster than you realize. Archangel Michael has an urgent warning that could save your soul from deeper spiritual harm. Archangel Michael can see the spiritual imbalance your recent choices have created. Your energy field shows patterns of guilt, shame, and growing darkness that concern him deeply. Have you been feeling heavy lately? Maybe struggling to sleep because your mind won't stop thinking about what you've done. Perhaps you've noticed people treating you differently, or opportunities suddenly disappearing from your life. These are not coincidences. They are the spiritual consequences of behavior that goes against your soul's true purpose. Your actions have created ripples in the spiritual realm. Each poor choice adds weight to your soul. Each moment of regret sends out negative energy that attracts more problems into your life. Archangel Michael watches as this spiritual debt grows heavier each day. He sees how the guilt is eating away at your inner peace and blocking the divine guidance meant to help you. When regret builds to dangerous levels in your soul, it creates a spiritual poison that spreads through every area of your life. Your relationships suffer, your health weakens, your opportunities disappear. Archangel Michael sees how your behavior is pushing you off your divine life path. The choices you've been making are leading you towards spiritual isolation and darkness. The energy of regret acts like a magnet for negative experiences. It draws problems, conflicts, and pain toward you. The more regret you carry, the harder life becomes. Your spiritual gifts are being blocked by the heavy energy of guilt and shame. The divine protection that should surround you is being pushed away by the darkness your behavior has created. Time is running out to correct this course. If you continue down this path, the spiritual damage may become permanent. Your soul could be trapped in cycles of regret and negative consequences for years to come. Archangel Michael is deeply concerned for your well-being. He can see the approaching spiritual crisis that awaits if you don't change direction now. Like this video right now, to open your spiritual cleansing channel and receive Archangel Michael's divine intervention. Archangel Michael says your concerning behavior started as small choices that seemed harmless at first. Maybe it was small lies to avoid responsibility, perhaps harsh words spoken in anger, or decisions that put your desires above what you knew was right. These patterns grew bigger over time. One poor choice led to another. Before you realized it, you were trapped in cycles of behavior that go against your soul's true nature. He can see how these actions have hurt not just others, but yourself most of all. The guilt sits heavy in your heart. The shame follows you through your days. You try to push these feelings away, but they keep returning stronger than before. Every time you act against your higher self, you create spiritual debt. This debt accumulates like weight on your soul. The regret you feel is your spirit crying out in pain from carrying this burden. Archangel Michael sees how this regret is poisoning your energy field. It creates a dark cloud around you that blocks positive opportunities and pushes away people who could help you. You've become trapped in a cycle. The guilt makes you feel bad about yourself. Feeling bad leads to more poor choices. More poor choices create more guilt. Round and round this cycle goes, pulling you deeper into spiritual darkness. The worst part is how this behavior has damaged your connection to divine guidance. When your soul is heavy with regret, it becomes hard to hear the voice of your angels and spirit guides trying to help you. Type "forgive" to call upon Archangel Michael's divine intervention to break these destructive spiritual cycles. Archangel Michael explains that regret is more than just feeling bad about your past. In the spiritual realm, regret creates actual energy that sticks to your soul like thick, dark tar. You may have been experiencing physical symptoms of this spiritual weight, headaches that come from nowhere, chest tightness that makes breathing difficult, stomach problems when you think about your actions. These are your body's way of showing the spiritual burden you carry. The emotional weight has been crushing. You wake up each morning already feeling tired. The joy has drained from activities you once loved. Simple conversations feel forced and fake because the guilt sits between you and everyone else. This regret blocks your spiritual gifts like putting a blanket over a bright light. Your intuition becomes cloudy. Your ability to feel divine guidance disappears. You feel disconnected from the spiritual support that should surround you. Archangel Michael sees the darkness growing around your aura. Where there should be bright, clear energy, there are now muddy colors and heavy shadows. This spiritual darkness affects everything in your life. Your sleep is restless because your soul cannot find peace. Your mind replays your mistakes over and over. The guilt-filled thoughts circle like vultures, never giving you rest from the spiritual weight you carry. The regret has begun to damage your relationships. People sense the heavy energy around you, even if they don't understand what it is. They may feel uncomfortable or drained after spending time with you. Your behavior has created walls between you and the people who care about you. The shame makes you push away help when you need it most. If you wish to strengthen Archangel Michael's divine intervention in your life, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each offering increases the spiritual cleansing energy flowing to you and shows your commitment to breaking free from these destructive patterns that bind your soul. Type 777 now to receive Archangel Michael's healing light and begin the spiritual cleansing that will lift this regret from your soul. Archangel Michael warns that continuing on this path will lead to serious spiritual consequences. The regret and guilt are already blocking major blessings meant to come into your life this year. He can see opportunities that should have reached you being turned away by the dark energy surrounding you. Job offers that never came, relationships that could have blossomed but withered before they started, money that should have flowed to you being redirected elsewhere. Your behavior is creating karma that will follow you for years if not corrected now. Each poor choice plants seeds that will grow into future problems. The universe keeps track of every action, and the spiritual debt is accumulating rapidly. The energy of regret you carry is attracting negative experiences like a magnet. People with bad intentions are drawn to your weakened spiritual state. Situations that test your character keep appearing because your soul needs to learn these lessons. Your continued behavior is pushing away divine protection that should shield you from harm. Angels and spirit guides step back when someone consistently chooses darkness over light. They cannot help someone who refuses to help themselves. The spiritual isolation you're creating will become deeper if these patterns continue. You risk losing connection to divine love and guidance completely. Some souls wander in darkness for lifetimes because they could not break free from cycles of regret and poor choices. Archangel Michael sees you approaching a point of no return. After this point, the spiritual damage becomes much harder to heal. The regret crystallizes into permanent blocks that require years of spiritual work to remove. The time for change is now, not tomorrow, not next week. Your soul is crying out for help before it's too late to turn back toward the light. Type mercy now to ask for Archangel Michael's divine mercy before the spiritual consequences become permanent. Archangel Michael offers you a path to healing, but you must choose to take it. Divine forgiveness is always available, but it requires you to truly want to change your ways. The spiritual cleansing he provides can wash away the dark energy that has built up around your soul. This process will lift the heavy weight of regret that has been crushing your spirit day after day. Breaking free from these destructive cycles requires more than just feeling sorry. You must commit to new choices that align with your soul's true purpose. Archangel Michael will guide each step of this transformation. Your regret can be transformed into wisdom if you allow divine grace to work through you. Every mistake becomes a lesson. Every moment of guilt becomes an opportunity to choose differently in the future. The forgiveness available from the divine realm is complete and total. No matter what you have done, no matter how deep the regret goes, Archangel Michael's light can heal and restore your spiritual wholeness. Specific spiritual practices will help speed this healing process. Daily prayer to release guilt. Meditation to clear negative thought patterns. Acts of kindness to rebuild positive karma. These practices create new energy patterns in your life. Divine help is always available when you genuinely seek to change. Archangel Michael and your spirit guides are waiting to support your transformation. They will provide strength when you feel weak and guidance when you feel lost. New behavior patterns will emerge as the old ones are healed. Instead of acting from guilt and shame, you will begin to act from love and wisdom. If you wish to honor the divine forgiveness being offered to you, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each offering shows your gratitude for Archangel Michael's mercy and strengthens the spiritual cleansing energy working to free your soul from regret. Type HEAL to accept Archangel Michael's divine healing and begin your spiritual transformation from darkness to light. Archangel Michael says your spiritual transformation begins the moment you truly decide to change. Divine energy immediately starts flowing into your life to support this healing process. You will feel energy shifts happening in your body and spirit. The heavy feeling in your chest will begin to lighten. The constant worry in your mind will start to quiet. These are signs that spiritual cleansing has begun. During this process, you may experience physical sensations as the regret is lifted from your soul. Warmth spreading through your body. A feeling of lightness you haven't felt in months. Breathing becoming easier as the spiritual weight is removed. The dark cloud around your energy field will start to clear as divine light works through you. Where there was once guilt and shame, new feelings of hope and peace will grow. This transformation happens gradually but steadily. Archangel Michael will provide divine protection as you rebuild your life on a foundation of better choices. Old temptations will lose their power over you. Situations that used to trigger poor behavior will no longer affect you the same way. Your damaged relationships can begin to heal as people sense the positive changes in your energy. Trust that was broken can be rebuilt through consistent new actions. Love that was pushed away can return as you become worthy of it again. The spiritual gifts that were blocked by regret will start to flow back into your life. Your intuition will sharpen. Divine guidance will become clear again. You will feel reconnected to the spiritual support that was always meant to be yours. A new path is opening before you, free from the cycles that trapped you in darkness. Type. Transform to complete your divine transformation and step into the new life Archangel Michael has prepared for your healed soul. Archangel Michael confirms that spiritual cleansing has begun in your life. The regret that poisoned your soul is being lifted by divine grace and mercy. You may feel a mixture of emotions as this healing takes place. Relief that the heavy burden is finally being removed. Gratitude for the second chance you are receiving. Hope for the bright future that awaits you. The energy around you is becoming lighter and brighter. Divine protection surrounds you now, shielding you from falling back into old patterns that created the regret in the first place. Your soul has been given a fresh start. The mistakes of the past no longer define you. You are free to create a New story filled with choices that honor your highest good. Type Amen to seal this divine transformation and walk forward in the light of Archangel Michael's eternal protection.